What become of that?
Rich Stropky, S-T-R-O-P-K-Y, San Diego Fire Rescue Marine Safety Lieutenant.
Lieutenant, tell us, if you would, what the call came in as and how quickly you guys were able to mobilize and get over there.
Yeah, it's at about 10:20, 10:25-ish. We got a 911 call of a person that entered the water from the Ocean Beach pier. As it turns out, it was an accidental entry where somebody was sitting on the railing on the south side and then fell backwards into the water. Regardless, somebody's in the water and lifeguards were notified, so we responded from here, our lifeguard headquarters, with a lifeguard vehicle and also a surf boat.
Tell us what you came upon, or what what you guys discovered once you got there, and how, describe, if you will, the scene of the people trying to assist you.
Okay, the individual was a local OB resident, younger teenager type, and on the phone, the dispatcher was able to determine that after falling into the water, there was some struggling, and then the individual went limp. They disappeared, and then they were refound again. When it was refound the second time, that's about right when our boat was getting there. So people on the pier were able to point to the area, and the boatman got into the water and actually pulled the individual back up onto the boat, and he was unresponsive at that time.
So what was he able to do to try to get him back here, and how did he deal with his medical situation?
Yeah, so no pulse, no breathing, so the lifeguards started compressions as best they could while traveling underway around the corner here of the Mission Bay Channel. And then once inside, the individual began agonal breathing, which was a good sign. They came around to our reception dock and were able to meet with paramedics and just did normal CPR. And when the patient was leaving, there was a pulse and there was agonal breathing. So we're very optimistic and hopeful that the individual pulsed through just fine.
Tell us about the time frame of from when you have reports of him moving to how long it took for him to actually go to where he needed CPR, for anybody that wants to know how cold water can affect you.
Yeah, are you referring to the response time, our response time, or
from
how
the report
long?
came in, and then
Oh, yeah.
from moving to not moving, just that cold water can kill you that fast.
Yeah, I mean, the individual, first of all, this time of year, the cold water, once you get immersed in it, it really has, some shocking elements to it. And even if you're a good swimmer, when the water's warm, cold water is going to really impact you. Alcohol may have been involved, which will also impair somebody. So the time that it takes to get to fatigue or, that can be really, really quick when you put these elements out there.
Plus, he had clothing on, pants, and a jacket of some sort.
Yeah, I don't know for sure what he was wearing,
Okay.
but I'm assuming that he was fully clothed, like the friends that he was with, which would have been shoes and long pants and kind of a jacket and that stuff. So
10 minutes of work, you guys took someone that would have been dead. Now he's probably gonna live. Does it make you feel this is why you do your job?
Yeah, I'm really proud of the lifeguards that were there. We got some good information once we got on scene, and the individual was, it was so close in timing that it wasn't a submersion, because a submersion would have been a completely different story. But yeah, we're very, very happy that it's turning out this way and optimistic that he'll have a full recovery. But we just don't know at this time.
Do you know how long